These 8 heat-loving blooms are tough enough to grow through the summer and beautiful enough to earn a spot in any garden. I'll show you what I'm planting and give you a few growing tips for each one. Angelonia. This is one of my favorite tough summer flowers. It's also called a summer snapdragon. It blooms all through the summer, and in mild winter climates, it can even act as a perennial. I'm planting a mix of colors this year, a white, black, and a beautiful berry color. Angelonia doesn't need deadheading, which makes it super low maintenance. Celosia, look at these fun seedlings. This heat-loving flower adds texture and vibrant color to containers and beds. I'm planting Think Pink and Magenta Brainiac varieties. They're naturally compact and bred for containers and bedding, so they don't need much space. Lisianthus. They may be slow growing, but they are worth the wait. Those rose-like blooms last forever in the vase. I'm tucking in a few dwarf varieties into this container. You can plant them close together and they don't need support. Dwarf varieties are perfect for containers because you just enjoy them here in the garden. I have standard varieties in my beds that I love using for cut flowers. They will require some support as they grow. Zinnias, my favorite summer garden cut flower. When these snapdragons finish up, I'm adding these zinnias that I started indoors into this bed. They will need support and grow up through this netting. I also love growing dwarf varieties that are perfect bedding plants to add to containers or the ends of beds. This year I'm planting Ballerina, Aurora, Zowie Yellow Flame, and Raspberry Ripple, a dwarf variety. Pinch tall varieties of zinnias back when they're a few inches tall, above 2 sets of leaves. This encourages more blooms and branches. Sunflowers, they do more than just look pretty. They also can provide shade to nearby plants. I plant my favorite branching variety that I've saved seeds from for years all around my garden. Stagger plantings every couple of weeks so you have blooms that last all summer. Tithonia. This one is a powerhouse. It grows large, loves the heat, and can be used as a chop and drop cover crop. These plants love the heat but need room to grow. Give them plenty of space and you will see the pollinators flock to these beautiful flowers. Vinca. We all know Vinca is a summer survivor. It takes the heat and keeps on going. But did you know there are different varieties of Vinca? I love planting trailing varieties in containers. I love the way they cascade over the top of the pot. And this year I'm planting some adorable kawaii microbloom varieties. They like a little more shade than the traditional types of Vinca, but these blooms are darling. I'm so excited to add them to my garden. I've got Blueberry Kiss, Coral, and Peppermint Kawaii varieties ready to go. Pinch back young plants early in the season for fuller plants and more blooms. I added trailing Vinca to my green stock. It'll be fun to watch it bloom. Gomphrena. These are hands down one of my favorite flowers. They grow so well during the summer and they just don't quit. I started seeds indoors for Strawberry Fields Gomphrena. Once they're a little bit bigger, I'll plant them outside. There are lots of different varieties to choose from. Pick one and add it to your garden. Keep the blooms harvested throughout the season. It encourages more production. They're perfect for fresh or dried arrangements. That was 8, but I've got one more bonus bloom for you to consider. Mahogany Splendor Hibiscus. The bold burgundy foliage looks like a Japanese maple, but it loves the heat. As a cut flower, it's beautiful on its own or as a backdrop for bright summer blooms. Mahogany Splendor is an excellent way to add color and texture to your summer garden, and it thrives in the heat. Want help growing flowers all year long? Grab my flower planting guide. It's full of helpful information about planting, spacing, pinching, everything you need to know to grow a successful flower garden here in the low desert.